Hey, what's going on, Leos? Butch Tarot here. I don't know why I'm talking this way. I'm going to be doing your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Um, I get this question a lot. If you're not sure what your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus is, obviously you probably know what your Sun is, but if you don't know much about your other houses, I definitely recommend looking into it. Just Google natal chart calculator, put in your information. Pretty sure anyone I've ever seen is free. Um, but I usually, I think the one that's I've used before that I know offhand is the Astrology Cafe. I think I have that right. But yeah, it just gives you more in-depth look into your houses, into your, and it gives you more. I find it absolutely fascinating. The first time I did it, it blew my mind. So put your helmets on. With all that being said, I'm going to be using the tarot, the Celtic tarot. I use the tarot dream so much that I think I'm just going to say it all the time. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. And what do we have for the Leos? What's going on for the Leos? All right, Leos. So what I'm seeing is there is someone around you now. I feel like this is someone that you may be already involved in, um, not relationship wise, but I feel like it's more of a friendship. This is definitely something that somebody that knows you. We have that Three of Cups. Now with this person, I feel like with this person, I feel like they're kind of a. I'm getting kind of a not a loner energy, but like chosen to be a lone energy. I feel like this person's kind of in that player mentality. I feel like they're kind of playing the field, and I feel like with this person, they didn't ever think that was going to change. I just get this impression that this person was kind of going, or they were kind of happy in that lifestyle. Now, a lot of people that are in that lifestyle are happy until they find something that changes their whole perspective. And that's what I see here. We have the Hangman. I feel like this person absolutely has changed their whole outlook. I feel like this person fantasizes about you. I feel like they think about you all the time. They can't seem to get you off their mind. Now, this may be a shock to you, but trust me, it was a shock to them. I feel like they're struggling with it right now. They don't know what to do because they've never done this before. They've never felt this way about someone. We have the, with Five of Wands and the Lover's card, I feel like it's an internal struggle within them because they're ready to let that old them go. They're making a big decision on their future that has changed everything that they've done. When someone lives that type of lifestyle for so long, it becomes the norm, and they get used to it. Then when something like this comes along, it changes the game completely. I feel like, and like I said, I feel like as of yet, I feel like they've been kind of keeping it from you, because I feel like they're still, it's all still fairly fresh. But like I said before, they can't stop thinking about you. They admire you, they adore you, they appreciate you. Everything in them is telling them, this is for you're the absolutely one for them. And I feel like this person, like I said, there is some internal struggle, but I feel like they're trusting their intuition. Every part of them, every bone in their body is pulling them towards you, and that's going to cause them to chase. But in a very different way than they've chased before. Before, I feel like I said, I feel like there was that player mentality, that I'm happy being alone, very casual type energy with this person. But with you, they want so much more than that casual energy. Now, moving forward with this, like I said, I feel like this person has finally realized you're exactly what they've been waiting for, and I feel like they are going to step up in a big way. I do see this person coming towards you, and like I said, with that Queen of Wands, I mean, I feel like they are going to, just begin the chase. But I feel like it's going to be in a very different way, so I'll explain that in a minute. But with this person, I feel like they're going to come at you very honest, very blunt, very to the point. I mean, this person wants to be with you. That's clear. But not only do they want to be with you, I feel like they've already been thinking about the future with you. And I feel like that's something, like I said, that's what that internal struggle is with this person is. It's almost like they never felt that way. They never thought about tomorrow with someone, let alone the future. And that's all they're thinking about you. They want to build something strong with you. They want to build that foundation. They're being pulled towards you, and they can't help it, nor do they want to, because it just feels right. It feels like they're exactly where they want to be. And like I said, with that Three of Wands, they've been waiting, even though they didn't know they were waiting, they're waiting. We're all waiting for our other person, even if we're not consciously waiting. Sometimes it's we don't know we're waiting till we meet the person we've waited for. Now, like I said, this person's going to want to move forward. I see a lot of forward movement here with that Chariot, that Cancer energy. And with this person, I mean, they want to protect who you are. They like you for you. I mean, sometimes we get with people and they try to change us, but I feel like this person's going to be very protective of you and very set on not trying to change you. They like you for everything that you are. They're drawn to every part of you. They're not just drawn to the looks. They're not just drawn to the physical attraction. They're drawn to every part of you in a very deep and desirable way. I mean, they desire you, yes, but it goes much deeper than that. I mean, we can physically want a lot of people, I mean, in our lifetime, but there's only, for them, you're the only one that's ever made them want more. Like I said, they adore you. And I feel like being in that friendship vibe with you, it's almost like they got to know you in a different way than they would have got to know you if they would have come at you before. Now, with this person, I can't help but feel that the physical is what brought you together. I feel like this person in the beginning, when they first met you, um, I feel like there was a physical attraction, and it's almost like they tried to win you. But at that point, they didn't realize who you were yet. They didn't know you yet. And now that they know you, what they want from you is night and day. This person wants to reach out and grab you and hold on. I mean, we have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. I feel like their emotional maturity has increased so much since meeting you. I feel like when they first met you, it was very playful, very casual type energy. What they wanted from you from the beginning to now has completely changed. Like I said, this person has already seen a future with you, and they want that. We got that 10 of Cups, that family card. I mean, I feel like you balance this person to the point that they didn't think they'd ever meet their equal. They never thought they'd meet someone that made them want to give up that other lifestyle. And I'm just going to be honest with you, like people, there's people out there that are players. They play and they play and they play. They just want, that sexual interaction, and that's it. And they can be that way until they meet that person. And when they meet that person, it changes everything. That's why I've never been a fan of when a girl dates a guy and the guy is kind of a player or the girl's a player, and then the next relationship, all their friends are like, oh, well, they did this to this other person. What they do to one person isn't going to be what they do to everybody. A pretty good buddy of mine and this girl, they had this friends with benefits thing going on for almost close to 2 years. And then he finally met this other girl, and he actually had a connection with her. Like, him and the other girl had an understanding, and that they enjoyed the company that they share with each other. And the problem with friends with benefits is sometimes one catches feelings and the other may not, and then somebody gets hurt. But to make a long story short, she was very bitter about it, and she emailed this girl and said, this is the, he's a player, he did this to me, blah blah blah. But I've been around the whole situation, and it was very mutual. But and I don't even know if she caught feelings for him. I don't think that's what it was. I think she was jealous. That happens. But like I said, people change. It takes the right person to come in your life to change you into the person that you're meant to be. Not to change you into a different person altogether. I don't want you to think that. It's about meeting someone that makes you the person that you want to be, or makes you want to be the person that you want to be, that you're meant to be. Now with the person, like I said, they are letting go of that old way of thinking. And I see a lot of happiness. I feel like, you're both going to give each other a lot of happiness. You having someone that is there for you and wants to be there for you, and also someone that's very protective of who you are. I feel like that's a big thing for Leos. Leos want to be appreciated. They want someone that's not going to hold them back. They want someone that's going to be with them, that's going to make them stronger, that's going to appreciate them and adore them. And that's what you have here. And like I said, this person is going to come at you and they're going to be very honest about what they want from you. And I feel like it may surprise you, but trust me, it surprised them more. We don't choose who we love. That's one thing that I know for sure. That feeling comes when it comes. And when it comes, it can hit you like a train. And that's what I feel like with this person. I feel like they didn't expect it. It started with the fantasies, but then they started realizing that the fantasies weren't just sexual. They started fantasizing about just being with you. And I feel like that's very different for them. But it is something that they are embracing. They're not fighting it. Now with this person, I mean, we have Capricorn, we have Gemini, we have some Libra, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Like I said, with my story there, it's, people change. When you meet that right person, changes everything, and it changes us. Sometimes some people don't really change that much, and some people are completely 180. Like I said, with that guy I was talking about, he was a player. He was hooking up with girls nonstop, and I've never understood that. But he was always the guy going to the bar every Friday, Saturday night, bringing home different girls. And if he didn't find a girl, he would hook up with that other girl. That was just a relationship that they had. But then he met someone, and the guy he doesn't go to the bars anymore. He spends, he's always with her. They're always out, just doing things as a couple. Like, it was just complete night and day. But like he said, it wasn't an option for him. He met her, and he could not be with her. And that's the thing, when you're single and you're chasing that life, as long as you're single and you're not doing anything wrong, I mean, I'm not judging. But there comes a day when you meet that person. And some people act very different when they meet the person. Some people self-sabotage. Some people fight that urge. This person isn't fighting it. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.